Let's discuss.
Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I am very excited because Greyhaven has put out a new single. It is called All Candy, and it is taken from an upcoming album that will be out in April of 2022 called This Bright and Beautiful World. I am very stoked. I got to see Greyhaven live at the last show that I went to before everything got shut down last year. It was the Trilogy Tour 2020. They opened up for that Silent Planet headliner, and it was incredible. They played an amazing set, and I fell a bit more in love with them than I already had been. Their album Empty Black, as soon as I found it, it really was one of those ones I latched onto, and now is probably in my top 10 of all time, which is it's a very solid album. So anyway, that is where we are at. I am going to stop talking, and we are going to get straight into it.
Really like the vocals. Greyhaven, All Candy? Let's discuss. In their discography, my favorite Greyhaven song is White Lighters. If you're familiar with that song, it's off the album Empty Black that I mentioned earlier. Fantastic album once again. I highly recommend that album. But anyway, White Lighters is a song that is fully clean vocals. It's very light instrumentally, vocally, but emotionally I would say it's heavy, where I draw the kind of connection to this is the style of vocals overall, I would say, but in the feel of this song, it's much more smooth. It's not as emotionally heavy as that song. It matches perfectly with the lyrical content, the vocal, all of it just really drives a lot of emotional I don't even know what you want to call it. It's very emotional, but this one has a more sort of groove to it, a kind of cool feel to it, I would say, even without the glasses and the Mercedes and stuff, but the actual feel of the song and the guitar. The first few notes reminded me of Echo and Dust Part 1, just the very first few notes, and then from there forward it kind of takes a different sort of feel that I don't really connect to Greyhaven's existing discography, which is neat. I'm not sure if there will be more of that sort of thing. I don't even know what I would label it as, really. It's just the feel of the song, very smooth and cool, I would say, vocally, instrumentally as well. There was one part, I can't remember what was going on vocally or lyrically, but the guitar, it opened up a lot. It changed to a different sound, much more clean, I guess is how I would really want to label that. But I loved that. But just overall, the sound of the guitar in this has that same feel that I would say that matched the sunglasses and Mercedes. I think that the video matched up. Then they go and they perform there as they put on a fantastic live show. So seeing that reminded me, because their stage presence is really explosive and energetic on stage. So I enjoyed that when they got to the church, they started raining balloons and they were performing, because that's another thing that is one of my favorite parts about Greyhaven. After seeing them live, as I had mentioned, I fell a bit even more in love with them than I had been prior to seeing them, because listening to their album and some of the stuff that you hear vocally, it takes a certain sort of performance to really nail that, and I think that it's done perfectly by them. They opened up that show. I'd like to see them do a bit of a longer set even, but yeah, excellent stuff from Greyhaven. Anyway, continuing on, this definitely had points where it felt like it peaked energetically, but almost as if it was like there was one word, I can't remember what it was, but it was a longer, unclean vocal. It makes me think that maybe more in the album there will be that other Greyhaven sort of sound. So I mentioned White Lighters. My other favorite song from Greyhaven that I think more is reflected more in their discography than White Lighters necessarily is 10 Dogs Red Heaven. So I'm not sure, when I'm talking about energy, I don't mean the same exact sound that you get on Empty Black, because that's definitely something I don't like to do. I've talked about that on the channel. When I really enjoy an album, I try to keep the releases separate in my mind, unless I'm drawing like comparisons, as I mentioned, with the vocals and such, or things that I liked. I try not to carry over the same expectations, because oftentimes that doesn't work out as well. So I'm not expecting an Empty Black 2 or anything like that. I don't really want that either, and I like the direction for Greyhaven that this presents, because I also felt like those parts that peaked energetically foreshadow what's to come on the record, most likely, and I'd be interested to hear with this sort of the smooth feel and such, what the rest of the record will bring sound wise and vibe wise, I guess you would say. So for me, I really like this. It won't be, I think 10 Dogs still my second favorite Greyhaven song, but this will be something I regularly listen to. This album is definitely something I will pre-order. We'll do a live stream when it comes out, but it's not till April of next year. So the next single that comes out, I will make sure to do another video. Love Greyhaven, as I mentioned. I will put all their social media, the video I reacted to, all of that stuff, pre-orders, if they are live right now, in the description of this video. That is where I'm headed after this. So let me know what you thought in the comments. Other than that, you can find in the description of this video as well my link tree, which has the invite for the Discord server that I talk about on every single video, because it is one of my favorite places to be online, I guess. It's been a fantastic place to be the last year and a half since we started it. I've met a lot of really awesome people. Some of my favorite people are in that Discord server. We have a lot of music related conversation, a lot of conversation unrelated to music. There are different channels for various different things. So if you're interested in coming to check that out, that will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I do keep it all music related, whether it be merch, vinyl, shirts, sweatshirts, flags, whatever I have ready to go that week, or my weekly post of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week. Sometimes post about shows now that shows are back, that sort of thing. So if that interests you at all, my handle on there is Rachel Reacts, just like my YouTube channel, but I will put it up here on the screen for you, as well as having it in that link tree in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.